Hello, all my mystic friends. Welcome to your weekly mystic. This is our energy forecast for Monday, March the 30th through Sunday, April the 5th. As we move forward, this is our energy for each day of the week, and give a meditation at the end to help reset our energy. It is very beneficial to clear your chakras. This is also something I do on a daily basis. If you find that this is very helpful and useful to you, you can click the join button. I have a join button for membership, which is $5 a month. Roughly, it's $4.99 a month. And you get 20 meditations and readings on a daily basis, 5 days a week. So it covers the weekend as well on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday energy. If you'd like to be part of that, we're doing specifically pointed energy pushes for healing and protection. If you'd like to be part of that, if you think that will help you, I'd be more than happy to have you part of my Mystic Vibe Tribe. We are a very, very positive group of people, and that's what it's all about, is keeping ourselves in a place of high vibration. So as with all that being said, this is a multi-zodiac reading. This is not for one specific zodiac. It's collective. If you would like a private reading, please visit royalmystic.com. Once you schedule your appointment, I'll be more than happy to assist you. I also have the zodiacs individually. If you'll click my home page, you can go to the playlist that I have set up, and you can also look at the most recent uploads. So I have a whole lot of things going on. It'd take forever for me to list them all. So please check out my channel, my homepage on my channel. Many blessings, and we will continue with our energy. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome this reading. Thank you for this blessing. Well, that's falling anyway, so it's going to be the first two cards that come out. Okay, so there's Monday showing up. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday. Our underlier, nice, is the Queen of Wands, taking charge. This is a very, very strong energy of very good outcome. This is the Queen of Wands, where we feel more in control. She is very dynamic, passionate. It is initially a fire sign zodiac attachment because of the wands, but it also means work. So for those of us who are pending, working, or waiting for the, what's the next thing going to happen, this is being in a place of power. So this is a very good sign here that this is showing up in the underlier, because that means it is moving in that energy, bringing us to this point. Feeling empowered, feeling better about, more optimistic, and more like we can do something. That's the hard part when we're waiting, is the not being able. Sitting on your hands is very difficult, especially when you're feeling like you need to take some action, or some of us are more prone to not being able to sit still. It's hard to be indoors, cooped up, and this is a good energy of empowerment. Nice, with the King of Swords, also very strong energy of obstacles being removed. This is air sign energy. So for this would be Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy, which is very strong energy right now, as the Aries zodiac sign is in full bloom. It is Aries time right now. But also it means people being able to be empowered by this energy, feeling passionate, being able to take action. And the King of Swords is the Archangel Michael energy, but it's also part of the air sign energy, which would be Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Now this is getting things done, cutting through the obstacles. This is an obstacle remover and protector. So this is the patron saint of almost all first responders, but he's also he's like the general of the angelic realm. He is the soldier angel. He's the leader. He's the one who organizes and moves. So we love these two energies for our underliers. This is very good start. Let's see what our Law of Attraction cards have to say. Patience. Oh, oh, I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. Now, this is where we're all kind of wavering. Patience is at a shortfall at this moment. We're running out. It's a commodity that we're running out of, just like toilet paper. It's as scarce as toilet paper. We've been doing well, I have to say, as I just have to say, just being all the people who are responding to me online, everyone who's speaking to me is very hopeful and optimistic, and everyone seems to be in good spirits. We all have our moments. We're all having to battle those thoughts that creep in on us, but we can do it. We just have to take a breath, center ourselves, and get through the next day, and whatever that next day brings, and the next day after that. This is what we do. We just move with what happens. We make the best of what happens. There's a lot of history in life where human beings and have gone through major, major things and have come out victorious. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. So those of you who regularly watch my channel, we, at the end of this, when I do the meditation and everything, I normally talk about what this card means, or these cards, because these are learning cards. These are cards that not everybody sees. These are called sacred geometry cards, and so the symbolism here is very strong, but there's also multiple things going on in the card. First of all, I want you all to know that this star is a protective symbol. Okay, it is a symbol of protection, and it is very, very strong. It's got all the chakras involved in the colors, and it is a sacred symbol. Now, for those of you who are afraid of a raven, understand that the raven is the protector. Okay, the raven is sort of the sentinel of bringing in the ability to cover you and protect you and draw away any negative energy. So this is a beautiful card and is absolutely what we need right now. So this is releasing fear, heighten your intuition, and it gives protection. It is a beautiful card, even though you may think it's dark because it's got a raven on it. Most people associate that with something negative. It is not. So I'll read more about this at the end if you want to know exactly what this means, but I'm giving you the short story now so we can move through the reading for everyone else. Just know that it really is a good thing. So, and I will tell you that at the end. I'll read it straight from what the actual author of the deck of cards, who bestowed me with this deck of cards because she saw me talking about sacred geometry. I was starting to see visions of geometric patterns, and it was my third eye waking up, my pineal gland, and that's what happens is you start to see these patterns of geometric. And so that if anybody is having that happen, this is going to be an awakening moment for a lot of people, because when you get stressed in this way, and so many of us is happening simultaneously, that the energy is amplified, so the breakthroughs happen in a more profound way. So don't be shocked if you start to experience some things that get a little bit weird and you're like, what is this? Red Jasper, healthy boundaries. I think we're all practicing healthy boundaries right now because it is part of our whole, social distancing, social distancing, giving ourselves a little bit of safety in the whole. So you notice these two are really picking up a lot of red energy. So this is good. Red is our root chakra. That's a lot of what this stone is for as well. It is very strong energy for your root chakra. Okay, so let's see what Monday has to say. This is wonderful. The Ten of Wands is the release of the burden or the completion of a cycle. Now, it may not happen on Monday, but it means we're in the process of bringing this to a close. He's still carrying the load, so he's got to get it to where it goes. But once he does, it means we get to let it go. So we're now moving in the energy of closing. So we're going to reach the down slope as everybody's tracking all of that. The numbers are going to start. We're going to reach the peak, and we're going to start having a first lull here, and it's going to release a lot of people to be able to move around. So right now, we're still in a place of carrying the burden, but this means we're carrying it to the end. Okay, the 10 is the end of a cycle. Ace of Swords. This is beautiful. So both of these energies are the same too as the underliers here. The Ten of Rods, you've got the Queen of Rods, and the Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is really related to this particular beautiful energy. This is a gift from the universe of clarity, focus, and purpose. This tells me we're going to see very soon, we're going to see a projected timeline. Right now they've been kind of dancing around a timeline and going back and forth. This is the ability to have a victory and move forward with the timeline. So I feel like we're going to know very soon where our projected finish line is for this part of our journey. So Monday's good news. We're going to see some good results on Monday. Tuesday, Chariot, upgrade. So there's some things happening that are going to develop into taking us a little, so there looks like a breakthrough is coming, because this means something's going to come that's going to let us see, oh, this might happen faster than we thought, or this we can now see that this is we're going to be okay. This is the Chariot. This is being better off after the fact and knowing that we will get through this, and this is a victory. This is a beautiful energy. So we've got the gift of the clarity and the movement and the direction that we're going with the end of the burden, and then we've got the Chariot on Tuesday. So it is a good energy here. So this means something is going to come through that we've been trying to get. Oh my goodness, guys. Tuesday's a great day. We've got the Ten of Cups. So listen, I know you may be skeptical, but these are the cards, and I can only read them for what they are. This is happily ever after. So this is a moment of rejoicing and upgrade and having something better, okay? So Tuesday is a great energy. Wednesday, we have the Leo Major Arcana, which is strength. And I just want to point out that I didn't say it, but the Chariot is the Cancer Major Arcana. So, and we have the Ten of Cups on top of that. So the Leo Major Arcana is also the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is the Lion of God. So Ariel is an archangel, just like we've got two archangels out here now, with the Archangel Michael and the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is devotion, loyalty, and purpose and focus. So getting to the goal, now we have the strength to do it. So this means we're being given whatever it takes to get there. We're going to do it. And this is the angel walking with us to the goal. The purpose is set, the eyes are set, and we're moving forward. Now, we have the Knight of Cups, which is an offer. This is a gesture or an offer. So something is coming in to assist. And it may mean that we all come together in this way, okay? Because I see that a lot happening, and I think it's beautiful. So we have the Hermit. The Hermit is the Virgo Major Arcana. There's a lot of Major Arcana showing here. The Hermit is talking about the introspection of maybe looking at how we were living prior to all of this, and seeing some of the reasons we might have had to press pause, to reset, to give us a time to look at our lives in a little bit of a microscopic way. Soul searching. Okay, this is the seeker. The Virgo energy is the seeker. It means go within. Find your peace. Find your way. Find the thing that you most want to do in this life. The real question is, everyone, what is it that you long to do that up until now you've put off? What is your soul's purpose? Ask yourself, if I had no limit to what I could do to help myself and the universe, why did I bring my soul here at this time? Because it is thought by many people that as a soul, we choose when we are brought to this realm. And the reason we're here has a purpose. So find it. Ask yourself, if I had to start over, and a lot of people will, if I'm going to start over, we're going to crank this back up and get this machine going again. Was I on the right track initially? Or do I need to change? Do I need to make some changes? Do I need to find something that makes me more fulfilled? Was I fulfilled with what I was doing? And can I find that? And that is this whole point, is to look within, find the obstacles that were holding you back and why you weren't doing what you're called to do. There's an urgency in everyone. Everyone has a nudge happening, guiding them, the inner sight. This is your time to find that. And the universe is going to help you do it. Now we have another major arcana. The Lovers is the Gemini energy, and this is the universe nurturing. So a lot of people see this as a relationship card, but it's actually way more important because this is the masculine feminine energy together. And this means a soul moment happening and your soul helping guide your human body. The masculine is the flesh and bone. The soul is the feminine. So this is your soul nurturing and guiding. And you see the archangel flying over, assisting, helping to keep this all going. This is that soul ascension moment. And we are all in it together, which is beautiful, which means our collective vibration will increase. So Thursday is amazing spiritual energy, and you may have to sit down and just really take a deep look within. Friday is Seven of Cups, and Seven of Cups is the dump truckload of blessings. That's my Royal Mystic quote for this card. So what I mean is, it all shows up at once. It's like it's a very fast onslaught of things, and it's all the good things that you're asking for, and lessons. It can be lessons too, but it's the answers to what you were seeking here. It's opportunities in every realm and every possible way, and it's like having an avalanche coming at you, or a dump truck backing up to your front yard and dumping all the stuff you've asked for all at the same time. Now, ideally, they would trickle in and we could do each thing step by step, but that's not how this goes. That's not how any of this has gone so far, what we're dealing with. It's been just heaped on us. Now, we can get through it, and this is answers to all of it. We just have to be able to roll our sleeves up, get our wheelbarrow and our shovel, and get after it. There it is. Now, it's a lot of you don't understand why I use two sets of cards, or you ask me why they don't like this deck or that deck. These two decks are perfect to work together because these are the two cards that are exactly the same card in both decks, and I want you to see why I use it this way. Initially, I didn't understand why I was choosing them, but now, because I can tell you, it just based on this one card, all the cards work this way in this deck, in these two decks. So the Ten of Wands here, you can tell the energy is low. His knees are buckling. He's overloaded. It's absolutely insane, and he's just trying to not collapse under the weight of the burden. This card shows the same exact one, but now he's moving toward, see, this is moving, going in the same direction. Now we're moving toward the future. We've got 10 blooming rods. They are beautiful. He is moving toward the sun instead of being in the darkness. See, there's the moon in this one. And he's moving to a new destination. So this is the perfect way to show from one to the other how it works. And this is why I use these two decks, just for everyone who's wondering why there's two. So there it is. The prosperity begins and the movement comes forward. Now, this is the thing. You might not get the word on this day, but the movement under the surface is happening. The universe is working on it. So you might not hear about it Friday, but we might. Who knows? But this is the energy of the day. So it means energetically this will begin. Now the weekend energy, my goodness, has the Star, which is your soul's wish being granted by the universe. This is the Aquarius major arcana with the energy of a soul ascension, the awakening, the third eye opening, the soul going supernova, and the universe saying yes to what you're here for in this lifetime. So this is a big deal for this weekend's energy, for the 4th and 5th of April. And again, Leo major arcana with the Archangel Ariel saying you will be given the strength to get to whatever you've been called to do. You just have to be in a place of allowing yourself to move toward it and find that thing within you. Listen, people go, well, how do I know what my destiny is? How do I know I'm on my life path? You can't avoid it when it happens. When you get in the proximity of it, or the idea comes to you, it literally hits you in your heart. It's like somebody rings an internal bell or gong, like this deep resonance that you can't ignore it. I'm telling you, because that's how I got here. And many things like that have happened to me in my life, and that's what you feel. It is an undeniable aha moment. It is a breakthrough moment within yourself, and you know it when it happens. So don't doubt. So everybody, have a wonderful week. This is very, very hopeful and very, very positive all the way through. So it lets me know that this is not an accident that these cards have come out this way. They're all backing each other up. And it's 2 decks. So that's another reason why I use 2, because it lets me see. Now, for all of you who are staying for the beautiful portion of the education on the cards and the beautiful meditation, I'm going to do those quickly. So this is the beautiful deck that was created by Emily Kisvarda. And she sent me this beautiful deck, and I cannot brag on it enough. The book has so much knowledge in it. It doesn't just apply to the cards. It has crystal knowledge. It has number knowledge for numerology. It talks about Self-Fuego frequencies and sound vibrations. It's just beautiful. It tells you about chakras. If you don't know about chakras, this is the way it goes. And it's just so many beautiful pieces of information that help you to learn what's going on with your spiritual journey. So thank you, Phoenix Gateways. Thank you, Emily Kisvarda. She does not pay me a dime for talking about this. All she gave me was this deck, but I love it so much. I tell everyone it's amazing. And so Raven Magic. She has a number on top of each one, so you can find it quickly. It is number 6, which is also helpful. So release fear, which good Lord knows we need that. Release fear, heighten intuition, and protection. Here's a statement that goes with the card. I release all fear and unwanted energies that no longer serve me and are holding me back from reaching my true potential. So, when the Raven Magic card appears, it is asking you to call upon the Raven's essence to gently guide you out of the shadows of darkness and fear and into your light. See, it's not negative. This Raven is a guide to the light. He will protect you from harm and unwanted energies while teaching you how to strengthen your intuition and inner guidance. Please note the word has been spelled magic, M-A-G-I-K, intentionally, because it gives her the vibration that she wanted to reach from this card. Raven is here to show us when change is inevitable. So many of us fear change and fear the unknown and fear stepping into the outside of the square. He allows us to see our shadow selves rather than fearing what we see. He shows us how to deal within ourselves and face the obstacles and challenges. Raven acknowledges that changes are difficult, but he shows us how to anticipate the end result by using our perception, wisdom, and intuition. Through Raven, we can release unwanted and outdated belief systems that we carry within us and our energetic bodies, and thus it begins our ability to shape, shift, and shed. So that's shedding the shadow energy, shedding the negative. The 7-pointed or elven star creates a shield of protection to the user of the template or grid. It is said that due to the way the elven star is created, once it's set into motion, it continues to circulate forever, making an eternally spinning shield or protector. The elven star, also known as the fairy star, or the septagram, or the heptagram, symbolizes mystery, belief, and magic as a gateway between our world and that of the Fae. It is a representation of the number 7, which is the number of the mystic, the 7 colors of the rainbow, and the 7 main Hindu chakras, and the 7 days of the week, and the 7 planetary spheres of the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. It also represents the 7 alchemical metals: silver, mercury, gold, copper, iron, tin, and lead. The 7 points are symbolic of the 7 directions, such as north, south, east, west, above, below, and within. And the 7 stars, known as the 7 sisters, which are found in the constellation of Pleiades. I hope I said it right. It's just for those who are going to look it up. Pleiades. And she's noting here, I would also like to add that the Raven magic equals to number 11. 11 is a master number, as it is a double digit of the same number. Hence, the vibrational frequency of this number is said to double. The Raven, on its own, is the number 6. It is very important, as the number 6 represents family, love, imagination, nurturing, protection, and taking responsibility of choices. It also represents the Merkaba, because the two-dimensional state, in its two-dimensional state, it has 6 sides. So, practical applications: creating changes within our lives and energetic body allows us to clear space to work with our intuition and gain a higher perception of deeper wisdom. By heightening our perception, we can bring through more messages and visions, and there is a strong shamanic presence in this grid. It can also be used in earth healing and shamanic work. Oh my goodness, that's even cooler. I did not know that. It works well with this template. Sage works well with this template. And it says there's suggested crystals to use. I don't know if everybody knows what a grid is. Let me show you. This is our education portion, so I'm going to show you. Hang on. I'm just going to give you this is the simplest one to show you. So this is the Metatron's cube. And it is every geometric pattern that is known to exist, to be a part of any cellular, photons, whatever you want to call anything. Any molecule has one of these or more. And everything in life is made up of these particular, when you break it down to its essence, it is the vibrational frequencies of light, sound, and matter. Boy, I'm getting smart. I'm not reading this off of nothing. I'm just telling you, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I've learned a lot in a really short amount of time. So this is called a grid because it's made in 1 dimension or 2 dimension. It's flat, okay? So when we have this kind of grid, you can lay stones in these circles, and there's circles past that, there's circles here, and there's a center, and there's lines connecting, so you'll put stones all over. So I have a grid. I'll show you a little bit. It's kind of shook up. I'd have to realign it, but let me show you how it works. So I have the 7 archangels. One of mine has obviously slipped off somewhere because I was moving it. I'll have to find it. So basically what you do is you put all the I'll just do it this way. There we go. I have one sneaking around on my table somewhere. I'm looking. I don't see it. I'll find it. So I have all these other little pieces of amethyst that I put on the crystal grid. So this is how it works. As you put your crystals, and I'll put this orb is also a crystal amethyst. So that's how you connect a grid, is you lay it out. And you can look them up online. That's how I learned how to do this. And you can formulate your grid through the energy of what you're dealing with here. And allow, as you connect all the lines with different stones, I use amethyst because I am a psychic. And this helps me connect to my third eye and connect to my intuition. But these are the archangels that I'm calling on as well on the stones. So I'm having some angelic vibration happen with the grid. So that's what this means. I just want you to know before I go to the next part. So it recommends if you're going to use this grid, you could use the card. You could set the card down. And if you can see inside here, this is an actual geometric pattern as well. So are each one of these stars. So if you want to use it as a grid, it gives you the Herkimer diamond, selenite, amethyst, capped quartz, nirvana quartz, phenacite, and the twin quartz, which is the conjoined quartz. So you can use this as a meditation grid or an energy grid to help bring healing to Mother Earth. This is a beautiful card, and I'm very happy to have it out today. Now, let me get these put. I don't even know where I got you from, little ring. Here we go. Put you right there. If you notice, if you look around on my table, there's new stones. I got my order that I ordered back in December. It finally came in, so I have all these points and different things coming through here. So now we have the red jasper, which is a very grounding, healing energy. Let me find my book. There it is. We're going to briefly go over this. It won't be that long, but this is important that we know what we're doing here and what the energy is about. So I don't want anybody to be afraid. That I get lots of comments sometimes about some of the cards I use, and they're, oh, I'm scared of that. Well, education will help, because I don't use anything negative on my table or in my readings. I refuse to live in that energy. So if you see it in my readings, it is not negative. Red jasper is an ancient stone utilized in ceremonies and rituals for protection, purification, and to facilitate deeper connection to the earth. When you embark on a journey to connect with this sacred stone, you will start to awaken to the wisdom and knowledge of healthy boundaries as this crystal's hidden medicine. Red jasper invites you to connect deeply to the earth as you open your heart to receive the love of Mother Nature. Breathe its healing energy of red jasper into your heart as you start to feel strong, grounded, and more balanced within. It is time now for you to awaken your inner strength and create loving, healthy boundaries in your life. So the crystal meaning is it is a sacred stone used in ceremonies for protection, draws Mother Earth's healing energy up into the body, assists in setting healthy boundaries, and assists in overcoming deep-seated fear of abandonment. So this has shown up in your life today to remind you the importance of healthy boundaries. Creating and understanding the meaning of healthy boundaries for most people can sometimes be overwhelming and confusing. Sometimes it causes the confusion that you think you're being selfish or too hard on others. It's perfectly normal, and you must understand that the process of creating healthy boundaries allows you to be put into the energy of balance of giving and receiving, so that we don't disempower ourselves by oversharing and giving someone unhealthy attention. The divas are offering this process of setting healthy boundaries as you are generous and a loving soul who provides healing and support for many people, and they urge you to honor your own needs first. So it's important. Self-care is so important. If you can listen, I have one simple quotation for you. You cannot give from an empty plate. You cannot feed other people if you've already run yourself all the way to the bottom and you have nothing left on your plate. You must feed yourself first in order to feed others. So we have two really great energies here. If you have a red jasper, please attain it now. If not, you can just sit in your position of meditation and grab any powerful stone that you would like, any grounding stone. Smoky quartz is wonderful. Amethyst, regular clear quartz, anything that you feel, labradorite, anything. Anything, any stone you want. If you don't have what I have here, you can pick up any stone you want to hold while we do it. Tourmaline's wonderful too. I just had to throw that in there. Because I don't have red jasper. Well, I do, but it's in a wheel. Mine are on, I have a chakra wheel, and that is the red jasper. So, I love these. I might do that. Let's do that. These have everything, so it's really good. I have multiples. And if you want to know where to get these, rockcloud.com. I get lots of cool things from RockCloud. I like their business. They're not a sponsor. I like the product, and it's reasonably priced. So here we go. Breathing in beautiful white divine light. Do not hold your breath. Please breathe shallowly as we pull the energy in. We're only moving energy through our bodies. We're allowing ourselves to breathe shallowly as I channel. This is a channeled reading. It's not scripted. I am going by what my guides are speaking to me and what I'm hearing from Mother Earth and Mother Gaia. Here we go. Breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra now. Inhale. Holding the energy within your heart. Allowing your heart to become grounded and centered. Releasing fear. Allowing yourself to be guided into the energy of love and healing as we connect to Mother Gaia in this grounding energy and allow ourselves to be the healing force for and through the energy of the earth as we let go of all fear and let ourselves be secured and anchored in the energy of love and divine guidance from our higher selves, as our soul's knowledge is always right, as we accept the guidance we are receiving and let the anxiety drop away, knowing that we are safe, we are protected, and we are guided by the inner truths that resonate within our hearts. As we exhale, we shed all fear, all doubt, all worry, all pain, all suffering, all illness and dis-ease are released from our bodies now as we restore ourselves in divine light and the healing energy of the universe. Exhale now. Inhale, second time, breathing in beautiful white divine light into your crown chakra, holding the energy in your crown. Inhale. Bringing the beautiful white divine light as a beautiful crystal orb that's suspended right over the top of your head and touching the tip top of your head. As your connection touches your crown chakra and the top of your head, you are opening and releasing all shadow energy. Your connection to divine is restored to 100%. Any blockages are dissolved and removed. We shine bright as a star, and that light lights up our inner selves and begins to set in motion the catalyst of lighting up every cell in our bodies, and our light bodies are activated, starting with our pineal gland. As the light trickles down into your pineal gland, your third eye, it is activated and opened and ready and receptive for all information coming from divine that is to be understood directly in your own language. All confusion and all darkness are released. Moving now into your throat chakra, allowing the alignment of the vibrations that form in your vocal cords with the messages and energy of the universe. As all pent-up blockages in your throat are released and relaxed, and you're able to speak your energy of what your soul speaks out into the universe to comfort the people around you, to comfort yourself, and to know that this too shall pass. It is up to us to speak our future, which is survival and victory and success at overcoming all obstacles and allowing yourself to move in safety within yourself, allowing all the energy of receiving divine healing and putting the barrier up to allow others to be covered in the protective energy of the guiding words that you speak from divine out into the universe as it opens to all in the universe. As this light now moves back into your heart chakra, beginning with your heart, releasing all shadow energy, opening every single cell in your heart to the light as it activates. A starburst opens, just like the starburst on the card of the star. As we let our soul's energy move out and surround ourselves in the protective light, we push that light from ourselves now into the room we inhabit. Now we activate that again and form a larger light orb into the building that we are in, opening that protection to cover the entire building. Now we push the light even brighter and larger as it moves out to the whole entire block of where we live. And again, we push it again and make it even larger to cover the entire town or city or province. Moving even larger, we bring it to the entire continent which we reside and which we are sitting in right now. Moving that energy from within to into the continent and now surrounding the entire earth. As we cover the globe in beautiful healing divine light and protective energy, we now move into the universe, allowing the universal light to be covered and brought to the highest form of vibration and protection and healing. As we hold that energy for a moment and allow it to move, as we're all doing simultaneously, it begins to grow brighter and brighter as each soul contributes their energy and divine source to this healing energy as we heal the earth and all the galaxy. As we move now into our solar plexus chakra, we allow divine light to ignite our power within ourselves, our reserve and residual energy to get through any hard situation, anything that puts us to our ultimate test of what our fortitude is. Our reserve generator, as it were, would be our beautiful solar plexus chakra connection of our source within our own bodies. As that light now ignites and joins the light of divine, we become supernova as our soul emanates beautiful positive healing energy. Now we move into our Sacral Chakra, the creative energy of divine source. That is our wonderful fortitude of being able to come up with solutions and being guided by divine to allow ourselves to hear the solutions that are being given to us and allow ourselves to be that ignition of energy for creative solutions for all, to help the greater good of man and all mankind and Mother Earth. Moving to your root chakra, the red Jasper energy, the grounding energy to allow all anxious and anxiety, all illness to move out of your body as we reach for the core of the earth with our spiritual energy. Our light bodies are now anchored and connected to the center of Mother Gaia. As we are grounded and cleansed with that energy, we exhale all shadow energy, all darkness, all fear, all illness, all doubt, all confusion, all trauma. Exhale now, sending it out to the universe to be recycled, restored, and renewed. Exhale. Last breath, breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra. Inhale. sending the energy like a lightning bolt straight down your spinal column into your root chakra and out into the Mother Earth energy, grounding it into the center of the core of the earth. With that connection, draining all negative energy, negative vibrations, or any residual energy that may have tried to remain or cling to any of the chakra centers. It is released and cleansed. It is no longer able to attach to your physical body or your light body. As Mother Gaia receives that energy, it recycles, restores, renews, cleanses, purifies, and resonates in the beautiful healing energy of Mother Gaia. As we have that energy within us now, we pull it out through our top of our crown. As we exhale, we send it as a raining light of love, hope, peace, healing, and divine serenity as we hold ourselves in a patient, wonderful, expectant energy of love, hope, and light, abundance, healing, and to all who may seek it, may it push into their energy and allow them to feel safe and restored as we exhale now through our crown chakra. Whew, many blessings to you all, and I hope this was healing. I felt very strong in this. I felt very inspired, and as you heard Jack, Jack was making his intermittent contributions of power within himself. Jack is my boxer Labrador mix, and he was in the living room sounding off. I want to just mention something that happened while my first breath, when I first picked these up and started to breathe. All of a sudden, in my inner sight, I realized and recognized that this is actually the symbol that's on this Raven Magic card. And these stones are all the colors of these chakra colors. So I'm going to, for those of you who are curious, I'm going to allow you to see what's happening here. So we have, let me see, let's get to the top one. Okay, here we go. So this in the center is amethyst, because I feel very connected to amethyst. These are the 7 points, just like the 7-pointed star. So we have amethyst here in the top, which is your crown chakra energy. We have your third eye energy, which is lapis lazuli. We have your throat chakra, which is showing as the beautiful energy of turquoise. Then we have aventurine. It's called AV. There's no D. Aventurine here for your heart chakra. Then we have for your solar plexus chakra a power stone, which is the tiger's eye. And then we have, I'm trying to remember what this is called. Oh, it's right here. Your creative energy. If my mind can remember what this is called. I have it in a light color, and I have it in a darker color. Where did I put it? It's a protective stone, and it has to do with... my mind has gone blank. It has to do with keeping things from hitting you or falling on you. So this is the same stone, and it's for your creative sacral chakra. And then this is your root chakra, of course. That's what the red jasper is. I'm going to hit pause and find the name of this, so for those of you who want to know the name of this stone. Okay, so remember when I said this book was amazing? Here it is. It is carnelian. That is the name of this stone. That is the sacral chakra stone. It comes in a variety of colors. I'm going to show you another one that I have. I have them lining the top of my reading area as well. And so this is a darker red color, carnelian, but it comes in it's always a shade of red or orange. This one is, and I get them raw because it's cheaper that way. So I buy them in bulk on Amazon. Rock Cloud has them as well. So there you go. I couldn't let you go without telling you the name of that. Carnelian and red jasper. Sometimes when I go into my meditations, the brain has a hard time coming back to earth. It wants to it wants to have its moment of relaxation. It's hard to bring logical thinking brain back, you know, that's the whole intention. So I can't be angry that it does it. I send you my love, my healing energy, my hope, and beautiful light for the future as we all move through this trying time. This has been a wonderful reading, and I hope it was a benefit to everyone. Have a lovely day. Namaste.